for an amazing Cook Along Live. And we have, just in case, here's a little clue, we have a different camera crew on tonight, don't we?
Yeah.
Because Sean was all like teenagering and off TikToking and all this kind of stuff with his mates. So, Mother is the cameraman tonight, but we have to be politically correct. Camera woman. Camera person. So hence why the grape juice, folks, there's 2 glasses. Wait here, Mum. No, I'm fine, I don't want one. Wait till she's holding that phone for half an hour, she'll be wanting a bit of vino. Mums, dads, granny, granddads, anyone over 18, pour yourself a glass of grape juice. You should have your water boiling by now. There we are, Mother. Keep a good hand. Dills, where's your grape juice? You don't have any?
Yeah.
What are we making, Dills?
Chorizo pasta.
Chorizo pasta, kind of, yeah. Chorizo chicken pasta. You're in charge. Don't forget the credits now, Bill, or the people. Good evening, especially keep an eye out for, I call them Dills, watching you poolside. Thanks, Alison. How to rub it in. Like big grey skies outside, and Alison is watching us from the pool. So, let's do this. First things first, throw on our pasta, guys, if you don't have it cooking already. Don't worry about quantities, measurements, or anything. Bang it in, and anything you have left over is sorted for the quick dishes, Dills, isn't it?
Yep.
In the microwave, pretty much what you had for lunch today, wasn't it? I have no oil, I have no salt, because you do not need any of that for your pasta. Because I'm going to do all that in my sauce. Aren't we, Dills?
Yes.
Have you forgotten, you're supposed to talk and have a bit of crack and a bit of banter? Did you say hello to all your fans out there?
No.
The Dills fans? Now, so that'll take about 10 minutes or so. It's important when you don't put oil or anything into the water, you got to keep stirring the pot so the pasta doesn't stick, okay? There's a load of you watching. Dills, you're supposed to be starving, high calls and Dills, this is your job. This is what you're getting paid the big bucks for. Now, chorizo, I don't care how you call it, that's what we're going to use. I bought this in a fabulous supermarket today. Here's what most people don't know. You got to peel your chorizo. I don't like it. You don't have to, but I just find the casings that they use are not great. So I want you to take it off. I just think it's more of a plasticky thing. So peel that one. When you get the really good quality Spanish ones and everything, then that's fine. But are you supposed to be, are you going to do anything? You're just going to sit there, are you? Well, you can peel the other side. Help me out. You know he's out of practice, lads. You know he's out of practice. So peel off the very simple casing like that, especially if it's a supermarket one, because, again, they're just a bit tough and a bit chewy. Can you manage? They can't see you down there, because that looks dodgy when you're doing that under the counter. Lift it up so you can see what you're doing. Beautiful. In the bin. Okay, so now throw my salt here. Nah, that's Dills. It's good to be back. Where's your grape juice? Stir your pasta. Let me know, guys, is there anybody watching actually cooking? Is anybody doing this dish, or are we just here talking to ourselves? Let us know. Keep stirring your pasta so it doesn't stick. Okay, so let's go. Let's chop up our chorizo. And if there's a Spanish person watching going, that's not how you pronounce chorizo, I dare you to say vegetable, okay? So don't slag me when I don't slag you back. You ever heard a Spanish guy try to say vegetable? Can I have some vegetables with that, please? What are you laughing at? Yes, it's true. Mom's laughing, the phone is shaking. She's not used to this, but it's a fact. You have somebody there going, but that's racist. What zone is this? Do you remember?
No.
It's a no mode. It's only merely a fact. So don't slag us how we pronounce chorizo when you say vegetables. Okay, so let's chop up our chorizo like so. Now, thank you very much, guys, to everybody who has been watching Treyvaud's Kitchen. It has been repeated on Virgin Media, and it's going to be coming up a lot more often over the next couple of weeks on Virgin 1, 2, or 3, so keep an eye out for it.
There's a few people cooking along.
Is there a few people cooking along? Excellent. By the way, lads, Elaine is on camera tonight. If anybody wants to say hello to Elaine, she'll be getting, oh my god, I'm a new fan. She'll be getting hooked. That's what happened to me. Stir my pasta, keep an eye on it. I have no oil, no butter, nothing in that pan. It is merely a dry pan, and I'm throwing in my chorizo in that. So that's going to start softening out, rendering the fat that's in it, and we're going to make lovely flavour coming out of so. In the meantime, we shall prepare, Dills, our garlic. We're going to peel 2 cloves of garlic. For me, I think now we put in 3 actually. 3 cloves of garlic. Do you need a knife?
Yes.
Go get yourself a knife, son. Use the big one over there. And we've got some spring onions, we've got some mushrooms. So I'm going to prepare all that just here on the board beside me. And again, you can, okay, you want vegetarian, just put in your mushrooms, everything, obviously leave out the chorizo and the chicken. You can put in peppers, you can add in a bit of spinach, you can add in whatever vegetables you want to it. It's the same concept. So I'm going to make for 2 here, I think. I'm going to keep an eye on my pasta. Look at that. And it's just cooked as per the time that's on the packet, maybe 8-10 minutes or any of that kind of stuff. How you getting on with your garlic there, Dills? Very good. You remember how to do it? Do you know Dills has not cooked a single thing since the last video?
You did.
Oh, Dills. If this is the last one we're doing for a long time, come on, buddy. We gotta do. Woo! It's the sizzle dance. Come on, Dills. Give it to them. You got it. It's the last one we're doing. Come on, they want it. I guarantee you he'll do it in a minute. Just the sizzle dance. Make sure you're doing it at home, guys. We have missed the sizzle dance. So, like everything in cooking, what's the most important thing in cooking, Dills? Season. Always. And the other most important thing is have everything ready before you start cooking. So that way you don't need to panic. And you have it all ready and it's just a matter of throwing it in. So I'm going to leave the chicken to last because all these people out there with raw chicken on boards and everything, we're going to do that at the last minute. So I've got my mushrooms ready. I nearly have my garlic ready. If I had a decent assistant who could hurry up, we'd be flying. We're still looking for, you can still apply on www.iwantdillsjob. So mushrooms, nicely chopped. Spring onions, nicely chopped. And then I'm going to let you all catch up who's cooking at home. I'll give a second. That's my excuse that I actually want another little sip of my grape juice. Listen to the pan. It's always talking to you. You hear that? Lovely, it's sizzling away nicely. And our chorizo, look, we put nothing into that, and already we're beginning to get a load of oil coming out of the chorizo. Beautiful. How are we looking, Dills? Any comments? What am I to do that one, is it?
Well, I know you picked it up.
Well, because you just left it there and you weren't doing anything.
That's what I was doing this one.
Okay. I didn't realise you were working on slow mode today. So,
Dylan, you're not reading any comments.
Dills, read her. Didn't I tell your mum be giving out to you? See? We should have had mum here from the start.
I know.
Think of the success we'd have had if mum was here from the start. Okay, I'm going to clean up my mess. I'm going to crush my garlic and then I'm going to give you all a minute to catch up. Let me know who's cooking. Dills, you're on comments.
There is bubbles of flavour or I put it.
Love it.
Nothing unless it's thinking. Make this as you go and have the crust.
I love it. Is Dill's name Dills or short for Dylan? His name is Dylan. Well, in fairness, he's been called a few other things throughout the time, particularly in the last 3 months. Ah, Salvatore, salut! Comment vas-tu? Très bien, Salvatore. Salvatore, my good mate over in Switzerland.
Say hi to Elaine May in Clarny.
Sautéing. Who's there?
Elaine May.
Elaine, how are you doing?
Yeah, I used to work with her.
Oh, there you go. You see, I told you, stick with me, ET, and I'll make you famous. I told you, I did tell you. Look at our pasta bubbling away. Absolutely beautiful. Have your heat on medium for your chorizo. You don't want to be burning it, okay? And you can see that that's just crisping up beautifully. That's releasing the lovely natural oils. Did anybody say they're cooking? Have we anybody joining in with us?
Loads of people.
Hello from Shannon Harbour.
Ah, Darren, good to have you back, buddy. Yeah, well, we said, look, we're going to be back open in the 29th of June. So we said, let's do a cook-along live. Obviously, the deli is taking up a lot of my time. But we said, hey, for old time's sakes, let's bang out and I'll cook along live. I have to admit, I've missed it. Have you missed it? Give us a hug. Give us a hug.
Oh, it's great to have you back. Come on, give us a hug. Ooh, it's the sizzle dance.
Come on, Dills, give him a sizzle dance.
Sizzle dance.
Poor Dylan.
It's all about having a laugh, lads. That will never change. Back of the knife. Do not waste money on stupid gadgets unless somebody wants to pay me a fortune to endorse their stupid gadget. Back of the knife. Crush it. What do we say, Dills? Back of the knife. Back of the knife. Crush your garlic. So we have our pasta on our go. This is such a simple dish. Imagine if you did what I said beforehand and have that pasta already cooked. This is done even quicker. But we're nicely organised. 2 cloves of garlic. Oh, Dills, dried herbs. Forgot my dried herbs, please. Back of the knife. So that's our garlic, our mushrooms, and everything all ready. All we need to do now is chop up our chicken. You see the method to my madness? Oregano, mixed herbs, anything green, Dills, anything green. Now, lovely, lovely, lovely. Look at that. Sizzling away nicely. Now I'm going to throw in, I'm going to wait actually, I'll let you all catch up for a second. Look at that, pasta, not a million miles off ready. How are we doing? I'm going to give you a minute to catch up, guys. Hi all from, what's that? Babylon, New York, originally Limerick. Hi Carol. Hello from Ahado. How are you doing, guys? Gonna miss the cooking in the kitchen. You never know when we might just pop up, so keep posted, guys. We're not disappearing altogether, sure we're not? How are we doing? Did you get all that stuff? Okay. Hopefully you're all on track, and don't worry if this video stays up. Look at the amount of oil that has come out of that chorizo just on its own like that. So I'm not actually going to add any other oil. Instead, I'm starting to throw in my mushrooms, my onions, and my garlic. Everything together. Whew! That was a lucky one, Dills. I thought we were in trouble with that. And I'm going to season now at this point. How much have you got?
A lot.
Throw in all of that. That's not a huge amount. Throw in all of that. 22 twists of the peppermint. Watch your salt content for this one, guys, because chorizo can be a little bit salty. It says me throwing in a load of salt. So just be a little bit careful on it. That looks good. How many have you got there?
22.
22. What a bluffer. What a bluffer. It's like his press up tonight. Okay. So flicky, get it all nice and mixed. And you'll see because we put in all that cold into the pan, it will bring down the heat, and that's perfect. So we're now nice and relaxed. Still, I need my little J-cloth that my mother-in-law loves. That's Granny t-shirt. Would you ever put away that stupid J-cloth? Now, look at that. Beautiful. Here's what we do now, guys. Push all that to the side. Okay? And I'm going to add in a little dollop of butter. About that much. Melt it in and push it all to the side. Flip over my board, and we are then going to cut our chicken. Now, in the TV show, I think I had some breast and some leg, okay? But for this one, I'm just using the breast because it's nice and easy, okay? Look at that.
White 22 of the pepper grinder.
White 22?
Yeah.
Aha. That's why when you ask Heinz why 57, there's a method to our madness, isn't there? I don't know. You gotta keep them guessing. I don't know. It's the first number that came into my head. He only did about 12 anyway, so. Now, look at that.
Did 22.
Did you do 22? Oh, very good. You do listen to me. Put it all to one side of the pot. Let's say our pasta's not a million miles off, so I'm going to try one. I had this guy try to slag me on Twitter. Another minute.
What can chorizo be replaced by?
Bacon, a salami, a nice sausage would be just as good. One of these kind of gobshites on Twitter, after watching the show, you don't even know how to pronounce al dente. You shouldn't be. What do we say from Dills? No interest in that kind of crap. If you don't like the show, switch off. If you do like the show, tell us. Look at this. That is softening away beautifully. Now, very important. And here's what I want you to watch. We're going to cut the chicken at an angle so it gets nice and thin. And why do you think we're going to do that, Dills?
So cooks quicker.
Cooks quicker. See? A 12-year-old knows that. So, cut down like so. At an angle, 45 degrees. It also makes it look bigger. So a little goes a long way. So I'm going to do 2 breasts of chicken here. And this will be enough for 3. Okay, so look at that. Cut nice and quickly. Just give my pasta one little bit of a stir there, please.
Jimmy's tuned in.
Jimmy Nolan. How are we doing, Jimmy? We're very excited in this household because Jimmy books in for his usual 6 months holiday down here in the house in the summer because he's off and we're not. My wife loves when he moves in. Isn't that right, darling?
Oh, yes.
Now, so there's 2 breasts of chicken. That is loads. So just put it here on our pan. And then I'm going to wash our hands. Dills, I want you to season the chicken, because remember, we haven't seasoned the chicken yet. Season the chicken and about 6 twists of the pepper this time.
Good job.
Beautiful. One clean knife.
Salt.
Yep, just a little pinch. This man knows what he's at. Beautiful. Now, how's our pasta? Did we check that yet?
Yeah.
It was good, it says it. So my pasta is ready. If yours isn't, don't drain it. But as the one fellow would have said, you put it onto the raw chicken. Perfect. I'm going to turn off my pasta and I'm going to drain it. Don't do that to yours if it's not cooked right. So now, let's sort of kind of put out our chicken nice and flat in the pan like so. And we don't need to worry, we don't need to panic, that's going to take a few minutes. Meanwhile, I'm going to drain my pasta. You don't need to rinse it, you don't need to do anything, just drain it out.
Margaret said, Elaine, will you ask Paul to say hi to my niece in London? She is following him from day one.
And she is 9 soon. Margaret, what's her name, Margaret? Tell her so we can say a big shout out to her. She's 9 soon. I remember when I was 9, I was the same age. There's no better year in the world than when you get to 9. It's just brilliant. Margaret, let me know her name so I can shout out to her. So, but at the moment, hello to Margaret's niece, but I will get your name and we will shout out. So, look at the chicken, guys. Look at the pan here. That is perfect. So we just want to start the chicken cooking process, okay? So that's what we're looking for. Once you get to this stage, we can start mixing it all up, okay? So just... I told you not to sit there. That's why. I told you I'd get you for all the times you've gotten your poor old dad.
Aaron List.
What was your name? Aaron Lissett, is it? Hi Aaron, massive shout out. Have a brilliant birthday when you're 9. It's an absolute brilliant age. Have a great day. And thanks for watching. Say hi to Aaron, happy birthday.
Hello, happy birthday.
She's tuned in because of you, Dills. So, would you believe, guys, we're not a million miles off it. So here's what I'm going to do now. Whack up the heat for a sec. Give this board a quick wash. Mother, you still haven't touched your grape juice?
I have to drive to Lark.
I'll have it for you.
Thanks.
Now we're all looking for shout-outs.
Huh?
Rona said, oh, will you say hi to Sophia? Or will you say hi to Sophia?
Beyond that? Count you down. She's in charge of the pasta. Sophia? Hello, and keep an eye on that pasta. Make sure you don't overcook it. So, quick wipe of the board. And the main thing I want to show you as well, guys, so that you know, is that there's no panic on that. A lot of people are kind of so panicky when they're cooking. It's fine. It's not going to burn on you. It's perfect. Just take your time, relax. Watch it, watch it, watch it. If you're not sure, use your gut instinct. Dills, throw it back into the fridge for me, please. The other bits of chicken. Thank you very much. Let's give it another little bit of a flick. Get everything mixed up. Okay, so now we're getting everything nicely coated. And at this stage, I'm not going to use that wine because that's really nice wine. I'm actually, do you know what I'm going to do? A little bit of champagne because let's just say there's a birthday in this house very soon as well, next week. I'm not allowed to say the age, so you can imagine who it is. About a half a glass of wine or champagne. Rosé wine would work just as good. I wouldn't use red wine. White wine, champagne, or a little bit of stock or water is fine if you don't want to put in any alcohol into it. And listen what happens, right? It's all nice and calm. Oh, there's a little bit of sizzle. Do you want to get up and do it again? No. You're hooked, aren't you? No. So here's what's important now, guys, right? So that wine is going to reduce by about half. And when it's reducing, it's finishing out cooking our chicken. Okay? That's obviously intensifying the flavour. It's getting all the crispy bits up that was on the bottom from the chorizo. And it's all nice. How we fix this? Everybody kind of at the same... So don't rush it. Do you know the way I say sometimes, just because mine is ready doesn't mean yours is ready. Okay, so don't rush it, because if you try and pour in your cream now, it's going to take even longer to thicken up, and we don't want that. In the meantime, we can now grate some Parmesan cheese.
Really hungry.
Huh?
Really hungry.
You're really hungry. It's okay. Like, they can hear you whispering. You can say it as normal. I have to admit, though, she's much better on talking than Sean is. We might never get Sean back. He'd be quite happy with that. He's teenagering at the moment.
Maria said,
Hey, yeah, but don't smack it. It's definitely not going to work if you smack it. Maybe that's what.
It's good to have a chef in the house.
Sorry, would you mind saying that again there, please, Stills?
Elaine is great to have a chef in the house, or is he super critical of your cooking skills?
My wife makes a fantastic spaghetti bolognese, chicken fajitas, and the best fry on the planet, unless my mum is watching. My wife's well able to cook. She just realises she has somebody here that...
Much better than me.
I wouldn't say that. Well,
You like doing it.
I like doing
I
it.
hate
Okay, so get into the pan here, there, darling wife. Get in and have a little look so they can all see, right? So that's what we should be looking at, guys. It's bubbling away, simmering away. That's exactly what we want. Okay, so now at this stage, that's reduced almost by half. I'll let you all catch up. I have a little mouthful while we're waiting. It's great to have so many guys tuning. Ed, hey, you doing, Ed? How's things, buddy? We all are Elaine. You see, Elaine, you are saying what Sean would be thinking. You're dead right, Nigel. You're dead right. Hope to get to Kerry in July. We'll pop into Killarney to see you. Who was that from Mabel? I hope so. Can't wait. The amount of people who said that they're coming in to visit us, lads, is amazing. And how I know it's true, because the amount of people that said they were coming into the pop-up deli when it was all locals has been amazing. Incredible support. Absolute incredible support. And hopefully we'll be back to, well, we never were normal deals, were we? So we'll be back to kind of half-ish by the end of June.
Ashton said, how much parmesan do you need?
A good look, have a look at that there now. I might use a bit more, but you're talking maybe about 50 grams or 100 grams or whatever you, if you don't have it, if you only have 56 grams, that's fine. If you have 120, use them all. About 2 big tablespoons, basically. I got there in the end, Liz. It took me a minute, I got there in the end. Now, so we have now reduced by half, and that is lovely, simmering away. Now we're going to add in our fresh cream. And how much am I putting in here? I'm putting in, again, about 2 tablespoons, maybe a bit more, maybe about 3 tablespoons of cream. And now that needs to reduce by half as well to thicken up. I'm going to show you a great trick on how to thicken your sauce as well. So, here is a great way if you are, say if you had a big pot on the go for 4, 5 or 6 people. Look at my wife's getting very artistic. I'll get the shot. Shoot about
No,
the
somebody asked what wine you're drinking.
Oh yeah, this is an absolute bargain that my beloved wife found. Is it Macon Looney? Macon Looney for, was it 8 quid, 8.50 or something like that? Don't tell them where. She's, no, actually, it's a good point, because the last time we said get your puff pastry, I couldn't get puff pastry because the entire town was, darling, you're dead right. Tell them nothing. Tell them nothing. I like that. That's why I married your mother. See? Oh, lads, whatever I'm lacking, she has. Now, so here we go. Look at that. If you wanted to, and you want to make it a little, oh, I know what I will get actually, is a lemon. If you wanted to, you can add a bit of sweet chili into that to give it a little nice little, what am I looking for? A knife to give it a little taste, little different taste next time. Sweet chili would work absolutely perfect in that. So, oh, that's what I was talking, Billy Connolly. If you were making a big pot for like a family of 6 or something like that, a cream cheese like this, or Philadelphia cheese, or any kind of normal cream cheese, if you pop that into the sauce, it'll automatically thicken up your sauce much quicker. You couldn't just wait until I finished, no? Jesus. Anyway, look at the mess you made. You peeled 2 cloves of garlic and you made an absolute mess. Okay, so now, I must admit, guys, the last few days, an awful lot has happened. Not only are they repeating now our kitchen series on the TV at the moment, but in about 10 days time I'm going to have a massive, huge announcement, maybe a little bit sooner, but really, really excited. Some brilliant news came in the last couple of days. So I put in a few squeezes of lemon juice, just to give that a little bit of an extra kick. Shake it around, shaky, shaky, shaky. If you find your pasta has all clumped together, you can just drop a tiny little teaspoon of oil into it to stop it from sticking together. But mine is still perfectly fine. Sometimes when you cook the pasta like that, it gets nice and thick. Okay, so now, a little bit of Parmesan.
How much sweet chili sauce?
I put in, you can put in again a good 2 tablespoons, a glug, you know, that kind of way, like just a kind of a, yeah, a bit, about the same amount of wine that I have in there. Will I put in sweet chili? You want sweet chili? No. You don't want sweet chili, they don't want sweet chili. Jesus Christ, tough crowd, man. Tough crowd. So look at this, I want you to see this now, right? You see the way I'm shaking that now? I can tell that that hasn't thickened up enough. Now when you put in the pasta, it will thicken it up a little bit more, but I know that's not ready. So I want you to wait this kind of heat is not going to dry out the chicken. It can take another 3 or 4 minutes in it. I know that chicken's cooked already, but it can still take another 2 or 3 minutes in there. And you're all going to say, how do I know when my chicken is cooked? What do you think, Dils? How do you know? Use your brain.
When it's white.
Use your brain. How do I know? So if you're unsure about something, what are you going to do?
Check it.
Check it. Exactly. So here's what we're going to do. So take out a piece of chicken, and we cut it all pretty much the same thickness because there's a method to my madness. So look, cooked pretty much perfect all the way through. Okay? But I know it can take another few minutes. We have this obsession with chicken because they've scared the crap out of us with salmonella. Chicken needs to be cooked, not overcooked. And that's why you get so much dry chicken, dry turkey and all that kind of stuff, because we're paranoid about, oh my god, salmonella, must cook it. It just needs to be cooked. It doesn't need to be overcooked.
Mark said hello from Sweden.
Hi Mark, was that O'Sullivan?
Yeah.
Sully. He's there, did you say hi to Jimmy as well? Yeah.
Jimmy Nolan and Joy
Yeah.
and Kerry.
Mark was in school with us, great football player. We had some great days. Jimmy was never a great football player, even though he'll tell you he was. But whenever myself or Sully were thirsty, because we've done a lot of running on the pitch,
So mean.
we'd say, hey, well Jimmy he's my biggest troll on social media, so I have to get him back. So we'd say, Jimmy, I'm thirsty, bring us on a bit of water. And Jimmy would be like, and he'd come running off with the water. And then he'd give it us, and then he'd run. Jimmy, that's why he's got all the medals. And when he's taking the piss, Jimmy, you know I love you more than my brothers. Well, one of them would be hard.
Oh, do you use some pasta water?
No, I don't. No pasta water. Now, so it's thickening up. That's because it's reducing, and also because I added in the parmesan. I'm actually going to put in a bit more parmesan. Just like so, just to thicken it up a little bit quicker along the lines. And then, we're not a million miles off serving. I can hear my wife going, oh, thank God for that. How are we all doing, guys? How's your sauce looking? How's everything coming along? Let me know, because we're going to serve in about 2 or 3 minutes. How the comments coming in, Dils? Please let us be able to view this back. Wasn't work. Katrina, no worries, we'll save onto it. Don't you? Sully's laughing there, because you know I'm right, Mark, don't you? Yeah, so we'll save it to the page. So if you're not organised, don't worry about it. It still will be here. Like all the other videos. How many have we done, Dils? 30, 40, 50? We've done a load of cook-along lives. They're all saved to the page, or they're also all on my YouTube channel called Treyvaud on YouTube. Go in and have a look at that. They're all there. We take the piss out of each other quite a lot, do we? Dils, did you have any grape juice in any of the episodes? You have to watch them all to find out. You see, you want to get those guys who love to moan. You turn around and go, I'm going to find him then. Did his son have some alcohol? What do you reckon, darling? Are we ready to serve?
Mm-hmm. Somebody's sauce is very watery.
That's okay. I'll tell you why that happened. Probably didn't reduce the wine enough before you put in the cream. So reduce your heat on a very, very low simmer, or add in, if you have a cream cheese, add that into it. That'll thicken it up nicely. If not, put in a lot more Parmesan cheese. That will thicken it up nice and quick. So look at this now, guys. Here's the difference. Look, so my sauce is now thickening up nicely. See the way it's all bubbling on the side? Each bubble is reducing the liquid. Well, that is pretty much good to go. Okay, so I'm now going to pour in some of my pasta. So I'm going to do enough for 2 here. So we're just going to pour in our pasta, or for 3, is it? Yeah, well, I made a lovely spinach quiche today, I might have a bit of that. So I'm going to just pour in there, that's loads. I think we can always add in a bit more afterwards. So, see the way I have that, lads? I'll rinse that now in cold water, and that's my pasta cooked for tomorrow. So I'm going to put in my last little bit of Parmesan cheese, purely because it's there on the board. And now, just give it a kind of a mixy, okay? So just kind of stir it all around, move it all around. I have to admit, it's probably one of the most popular dishes we've done in the entire cooking series on the Treyvaud's Kitchen series on Virgin. Purely because it's so simple. You saw, go on, try it, it's hot now, but have a little take. What I told you, it's coming out of a hot pan. Okay, so just mix it all around. How's my seasoning? Choose your words carefully, pal. Okay, you've lived here rent-free so far. That can all change. So look how simple that is, guys. Now, if you want to bang that into the middle of the table. Everybody helps themselves, but I'm going to serve it up just to show you what it looks like. And you see the way as soon as we put in the pasta into it, again, it's thickened up the sauce nicely. So whoever had the watery sauce, just reduce it. It will thicken up once you put the cream in. It will thicken up once you add in the Parmesan cheese, and it will thicken up once you add in the actual pasta.
No, I said into parmesan or your sweet chili sauce.
You can put it in with the sauce. So once you've added in, after you've added in your cream and you've reduced that by half, that was very close. Oh, I tell you, that was very close. We were nearly eating off the floor there. Reduce your wine by half, add in your cream, reduce that by half, and then add in your sweet chili sauce. So, let's serve up. Dale's turn off the heat for me on that one. As I said, this is probably, out of all the dishes I've done in the entire cooking series, this, unbelievably, is the most popular. People love it just because it's so tasty. The chorizo cooking off like that is just an amazing flavour into it. Now, so that's one. We give that to Mother. But we're also going to finish off with a little bit of parmesan on top. Get me a little bit of green, the parsley one. I'm going to use the right side of the grater.
No, the other one does.
Now, I have to admit, guys, I really have missed the cook-alongs because they're just great crack. I'm amazed how many people turned in because I know a lot of people thankfully went back to work today. Would you look at that? You could not have pulled off a worse piece. Here, don't worry, I'll fix it for you. So I know thankfully a lot of people have gone back to work today. So I'm amazed how many people are tuned in. Hopefully we'll all be getting there soon enough. A little bit of the crack of the pepper, just like so, on the top. And just to finish it off, in true Jamie Oliver style, just a little drizzle of our olive oil. It's an absolute simple cracking dish, guys. I love it. We make it a load of times here. Like I said, it's probably the most popular out of, what do I do, 6, 20? Like that. And is it okay? Out of all the dishes, nearly 24, 30 little recipes we have in the kitchen series, that is the most popular. Let me know. I'll take a picture. Don't forget, send us a picture. We want to see how you're doing. Even if it looks crap and you think I can't send that to them, send it to me because I'm just delighted that you've after joining in. But guys, it's been a blast. We've had an amazing 3 months of having breaks, and don't worry, we're not going away. We will keep doing a few bits and pieces, obviously, but we've had an absolute blast cooking on. We might even bang in another one before the 29th of June. I kind of missed them. Did you miss them?
Yeah.
Yeah. Miss them. Say hi to all your fans.
Hello.
They're coming here for you, not for me. They're coming here for you. I told Dills in about 10 years' time we'll be checking into a hotel, and all of a sudden the general manager has given you a complimentary upgrade to the penthouse, Dills, because he used to do the cook-alongs with you. You're laughing at me now, but trust me, that is going to happen one day. Guys, send us the pictures. Let us know what it's like. Hope you enjoyed it. A bit of crack, wasn't it? Shall we? Have you drank all your stuff already?
No.
What does it say in your cup, Dylan?
Huh? What's it saying? I'd rather be drinking champagne. Show Mum so you can see it. Elaine, pop in Elaine for the final pick. E.T., you're going to have to jump in. Why are you so sad, Vivian? We're going to be here, don't you worry. We're going to do more of this stuff. And we're going to do a whole Christmas range and winter range. I have to go my part-time job 7 days a week once we reopen. That's the problem. But don't worry. Thank you so much. Guys, we've had an absolute blast. It's been a while, this. It's been 3 months of a roller coaster of a ride. We've gotten to know so many people that have come onto the page. Had an absolute hoot. Keep interacting with us, guys. Keep having the fun. We can't just leave it like that, can we? We will be back. So hit that notification when I go live so you don't miss a thing at all. Okay? But for now, Bills.
Yes. It's goodbye for me.
And it's goodbye from him. Enjoy your dinner. I have to tell the